Hood facts.
Who is the black man's biggest enemy?
The deucer.
Y'all see that? So when I initially did that video, the first video I did, I wasn't expecting the response that I got. I really wasn't. I knew that there was going to be some black women that were going to come on there with this same sentiment, but I wasn't expecting the overwhelming response that I got from black women. I really wasn't. I would be lying to you. I would be lying to you if I said I was disappointed. I'm not. It just validates that other sisters are seeing it and experiencing it as well. That's what it did for me. Lets me know I ain't crazy. And this is why sisters need to start moving differently. Because the one thing that you can't control is the men in our community. You have no control over them. But what you can control is how you deal with them. What you can, that's what you have control over. How you're going to deal with them. That's all up to you. And the sooner you change the way you deal with them, you're going to start seeing better results.
An Elmira prison inmate is dead, and an investigation is now underway into how he died. Robert Fisher was serving a 20 years to life sentence at the Elmira State Prison. He drugged, raped, and killed a 3-year-old at the child's home in Rensselaer. He was an acquaintance of the child's mother. An investigation is now underway to find out how and why he died at the prison. He died early Tuesday morning at the Elmira Correctional Facility. Back in July, the 34-year-old pled guilty to those crimes involving a child.
And I am speaking from 100% experience. I deal with them accordingly. So trash and dust, it doesn't swing this way anymore. You know why? Because I cut it off before it even gets to my door. So thank you, sis, for this comment. You are a beautiful woman. Okay? If I was a brother, I would hate to lose you. But I ain't mad at you, sis. Thank you for the comment.
The police who arrested him are talking about the sudden death of Robert Fisher in prison. We broke that news last night. Fisher is the 34-year-old man police called a monster. He raped, murdered, and then tried to cover up what he did to little Josephina Cunningham.
She was just 3 years old. New at 6 now, one of the officers who worked closely on this case tells us about his conversation with Josephina's father shortly after finding out Robert Fisher is dead. Let's go to Tessa Bentulin live here right now in the studio with us. Tessa, good evening.
Hi, good evening, Sabrina and Mark. I had the chance to interview Detective Sergeant Michael Diso with Rensselaer Police. He says Josephina's father wants to move on. Diso says Fisher's death makes the father relive that terrible attack on his young daughter. Josephina died in July 2023 in Rensselaer at the hands of Fisher. This is Josephina on your screen. Fisher is accused of raping her while she was alive and awake. Fisher just began a 20 years to life in prison sentence. He was serving his time at Elmira Correctional Facility. Detective Sergeant Diso was one of the first handful of officers that responded the day Josephina died. He's had many conversations with Josephina's father. What was that exchange like?
It was tough because there's nothing going to bring his daughter back, and although he's no longer paying for this person to be in prison to pay for his meals and his lodging, it's not going to bring his daughter back. He's still without his daughter, and it's still bringing it up over and over again.
I also got to catch up with Josephina's older brother, Jaquan Stewart. He says his sweet and smart little sister who loved Baby Shark deserved to grow up and live a full life. Stewart tells us what he and his mother thought about Fisher's death.
My mom was very shocked that she's relieved. She's dead. She's happy that she's dead. A lot of people are happy that he's dead. I was very shocked because I really wanted a death penalty, and I was hoping he can serve his life sentence 20 years.
Rensselaer police say they do not know yet how Fisher died. Fisher's death is being investigated by state coroners and medical examiners. Mark and Sabrina.
Tessa Bentulin here in the studio with the update. Tessa, thank you very much.
Ain't it a damn shame? Well, the double back is real, so I guess now she gonna start looking for a brother. You heard what the son said at the end, bro. What you might not know is your mother is a divesting maggot. You know, you might not know, because some of the brothers don't know. They don't know. You ask them about this a lot of times, they don't have no idea. The little Keisha Stewart, 43 years old, that bitch, she was a crook her damn self. She stole thousands of dollars from a patient, I believe, with dementia, allegedly, from what they say. That's what they're saying in the news about her. So she was a crook just like him, birds of a feather flock. You see what I'm saying? But they'll get on camera and tell you, and these black men, and see like they ain't do no wrong. Like niggas just don't mess with them, and they don't date black women. As if you, I mean, this bitch is a headache, bro. She really is, cause like no matter how she like a dumbass Kamala Harris supporter. No matter how much evidence you provide to show her this is a liar, she can't tell her nothing. That's cause her mind already made up. That's why no matter how much truth you give the fool, it won't change, persuade her at all. You see what I'm saying? Don't let one of them things double back on you. She divested from the group, thought that she had done found the golden ticket, like that kid from Willy Wonka, and let's just say she effed around and found out. But we feel sorry for the little girl, pretty much only, you know, other than maybe the father and a few others, but that mama, child, please. You know, it's a sad situation, you know, because the little girls, you know, before the older maggots put that poison in them, they just little girls going on about their lives, and then you get these old things making their YouTube videos and, you know, getting in their ear, telling them about how bad a black man is and that they should open their options as if they haven't been filling up the plantations from the beginning. We know the story. But brothers, be careful for the reach back as you listen to the that black woman fool in the beginning of the clip, and how she got a number of videos talking crap. But this would be the same piece of shit that will be looking for you when things hit the fan. I kid you not. This would be the same one talking about what a real man is. And what she gonna try to do though is try to shame you though. And see, and this is why, cause they don't, you know, bitch, we done with you, bitch. Ain't no see this. How you might as well kill yourself. I mean, unalive yourself, damn. Oh well, there it is. You might as well do that. Don't try. So they'll try to double back in shame. That's what they do. But we through with you, man. You on your own. Separation, baby. That's what it is. But there you have it. You know, this is Hood Facts, man, and you got an earful. You brothers keep your eyes open. Stay vigilant and stay tuned, because when the things really hit the fan, these people gonna try to double back on you. It's what they do. They gonna double back on you, and they gonna try to double back in shame. And what I mean? And don't you love your mama? They got 9 sons and talking about how great the other race is. Like, stay over there. And with nobody give a damn, stay over there. Don't come back over here. Y'all be easy. This is Hood Facts.